viewers, losing a loved one goes with a lot of pain, grieving, and lamenting because those that are left behind miss those beautiful moments they shared with the deceased when he was still alive. Welcome to Gaza Media. My name is Village, your correspondent for Gaza Media, Douala, Cameroon. Today, Friday, the 14th of October 2022, the family of late Clement friends, loved ones, sympathizers from all over Cameroon and beyond are gathered here in the Lekudo Hall, Bonaberi, Douala, to witness his funeral program that is going to be starting a little while with the waiting. Clement rests in the Lord a couple of weeks ago, precisely on the 16th of September 2022, at Clinic Luna here in Douala. That is the reason why well-wishers are here today to bid him farewell. He leaves behind a wife, Mama Patricia, 3 kids, and several family members, loved ones, small children. So please do stay connected to Gaza Media, for I will be bringing you updates on this funeral program. Thank you.
The 2 days funeral program of late Pa Clement Tangufo, popularly known as Nkemchap, started on Friday 14th October 2022 with a wake keep. At about 8 p.m. that evening, the family members of late Pa Nkemchap and sympathizers, amongst which were members of different groups he belonged to when he was still alive, such as the Lekudo Douala branch, the Azema Murphy and Friends Association, and Nkemchap Cultural and Development Association, were seen seated in Lekudo Hall Douala, and echoes of some traditional music were heard from a distance while waiting for the event to officially kickstart. At about 8:30 that same evening, the event officially commenced with a word of prayers by Madame Fozzy, the Lekudo Women's President.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for the life of our member, our husband, our friend, our neighbor. Papa, we thank you because the day you formed him in his mother womb, you knew that this day you call him to his rest. And we pray that may his soul rest well.
Thereafter, the family had thanked everyone who came to condole with them.
The notable then, and greet the honorable office of Lekudo Douala branch, and greet Papa and Maiden, you good friend that were come out far and near, and the immediate family here behind me. I want especially to thank the Douala Lekudo branch for the sympathy way they don't give up since the 16th way my brother be passed away.
Also, the Lekudo president in his speech appreciated the honesty of late Pa Nkemchap and transparency during the time he served as treasurer in Lekudo Douala branch. Moving on, the president of Azema Murphy and Friends Association expressed how they were going to miss Pa Nkemchap, their patron, as he was someone whom they could count on.
Nkemchap, he been our patron for so many years. He is somebody way we feel count on him at any point in time.
The vice president of NJA, Cultural and Development Association, where late Pa Nkemchap was actively serving as a president before he died, in his speech appreciated the fact that he brought development to NJA and appreciated his leadership style.
I stand here as the vice president of NJA Douala, with heavy heart to say we can't gather for here for sympathize with our president. We be for we somebody very pushful. Our president as not already here, now somebody will become a leader. During He's as the president of our meeting, he don't hold many posts inside in the community. He don't be the financial secretary, he don't be the president general from the, he don't be project manager, and during the moment when he be project manager, he be solely carry out the the, the road digging to go on the. And we understand very well say wherever road follow, development follow. So we equally say bring development from the.
Talking to some Lekudo members, this is what they have to say.
I am James Achanyi Fontaine, retired senior journalist of CRTV, now CEO of Cameroon Link, which has its office here in Granga. Clement Nkemchap, as you have already noted, is a noble, was a noble of Le BLM, Leban in particular, and he was a very active member of this organization, Lokudo Cultural Development Organization, and he occupied the post of treasurer for 2 terms, and during the 2 terms of his treasury management, he did everything to make sure that not even one single franc of the organization got lost. And when he left the position, he continued to participate in the activities of the meeting and was up to date in his dues. And that is why you see the population that is here is honoring him because of his goodwill, his kindness. He was a simple person and he lived a very simple life. He wasn't somebody who wanted to create problems, and when there were problems, he always negotiated for peace. And we missed him, and we continue to think about his past.
Madam Nkemchap Clement, a member of the Kudu. This family, the late Mr. Nkemchap was a Kudu member and became for 1J. He was also the president of Kuda J. So he was a very instrumental member in JA and in the bank.
Also, the representative of His Royal Highness, the Chief of NJA, highlighted the fact that Nkemchap wasn't only a visionary, but also a man who always considered others before self.
Now, a visionary. Now, my way, he grow like small beginning. He think not just about today, but he think about the long term. And in that long term thinking, he doesn't think not only about himself, he think about the community in particular and the nation as a whole. That's why for Nkemchap history, from a teacher who are the very makers of a nation, who define the success of a nation, to a technician, to a developing agent. He tell you, as project officer under the great Felix Tatefuwa, where he be president general for inside the Cultural and Development Association, it be very remarkable. But for the power way we delay for we for that side of the country now, if we not go for J, we not go see roads. If we not go for J, we not go see electricity poles, nothing different from what Sonel is used. If we not go for J, we not go see solar systems. So panel, I don't know technicians who know how to use those words. That is part and parcel the making of our brother, our father, but most of all, the knighted man
Dinner was later served, and all moved to the food buffet to serve themselves. This was immediately followed by chanting of funeral songs by Lekudo women. Dances followed suit, beginning with the Nte dance, followed by the Abanda dance. Early next morning, the mortal remains were removed from the Bonasama mortuary and laid at the family compound for viewing, with lots of animation from the yellow music singers. Thereafter was the Requiem Mass. The priest, in his homily, expressed his words of condolence to the bereaved family and that God should comfort them. Moving on, the priest then blessed the mortal remains, and next was the burial. Talking to Nkemchap's kids, this is what they had to say.
My name is Nkemchap. I'm the last son of Mr. Nkemchap Clement. And of course, the values that he left us a lot of values. He was a very humble man, a very charitable man, friendly person. He's done so much for his family. He's done so much for me. Education, health-wise, and just everything that I am today. I'm grateful to him. And as concerning his legacy, we're just going to make sure that we stay united. We continue to take care of each other. We continue to look after everything he left behind him. Again, I'm just grateful, and those are probably the last words I have. Right? Just grateful, and my prayer is for him to just rest in the Lord until we meet again.
Thank you so much, sir.
I'm Beckham Tango for Yvonne. I'm Clement's first daughter. I'm the first of the family for now. And I have left a big gap. I have left a big gap in the family. Because Pa is that person that has a hand, that's open everybody for us. And I want to thank Pa for what he has done for us. I'm so proud. And I just want to say that we are going to follow his footsteps because we are fine. Pa died and we are happy. We are happy in the way that we know Pa has taken care of us and we are up there, we are fine. And we tried our best that Pa should get well until everything, but only God knows why. And he has received some time and I hope he will rest for now. And I just want to thank everybody that came today. Yesterday and today, the population was, I couldn't believe my eyes for the great things that Pa has been doing. That's why we are here for him. Okay, so we wish him.
And I am, of course, Mr. Clement is my uncle. And he's not only my uncle, he's been like a role model to me. Since I graduated from university, and I left and came to Douala. I've left here within Douala in his house. I stayed there for 12 years. At that time, I was working in shipbuilding and repair with him. And all what we did in shipbuilding molded me to what I am today. We did a lot. I came into shipbuilding with little experience, just graduating from university. But by the time I left there, I was a full-fledged engineer, working in electrical installations, electricity, industrial installations, and we're also doing some woodwork, which I was supervising. So it's a lot to say about my uncle because he was a bulldozer himself. When he grew up, he was a teacher, but a teacher came up with his own company, Clayson's Engineering. When he came up with Clayson's Engineering, he went to marine school and did some engineering course and came back with a degree in engineering. And then he opened his company, Clayson's Engineering. So we were into shipbuilding and repair. We used to work a lot with, in partnership with Chantier Navarre. We used to work with Nasland. We used to work with a lot of petroleum companies that used to come to Cameroon here. So I'm really going to miss him. He's been an asset to me, and he has been a pillar in the whole family because a lot of people in the family has actually depended on him. So I don't know how it's going to be now that he's no longer here, but it's left for everybody to figure out based on what he left for us.
Thank you so much, sir. My condolences.
Thank you very much.
Entertainment then followed suit, and finally, a song from Evangelist Bukwe officially ended this funeral program.
Yeah, my phone. I'm for your auntie, let me jealous you. I'm for your auntie, I they kill you. Yes. Yeah, no. Yeah, my phone. I'm for your auntie, let me kill you.
Dear viewers, we have come to the end of the funeral program of late Pa Clement Tangufo. For your own event, please contact us through any of these numbers you see on your screen. For those who are new in our channel, please subscribe to our Gaza Media YouTube channel, like, share, and leave us a comment. Once more, I have been Gillette for presentation. Stay connected to Gaza Media at